So I'm going to be working around the research question, what are Julia's favorite types of books to read? Julia is my 3-year-old daughter. She absolutely loves reading. We're in her room right now. She is currently in New York visiting family, and she's requested that I have some library books ready for her when she gets home. This is a little bit intimidating for me because Julia is very vocal, very headstrong, and so I want to make sure I get it right. So what I have done to collect some data that will go ahead and guide me while I'm in the library with my son picking up these books is I've gone through Julia's personal library, her bookshelves. I've taken books off the top shelf there and out of her reading nook. Her reading nook is, right behind me in there. Just basically that top shelf is the books that she always puts her favorite on. Those are the ones that we choose our bedtime stories from. And so for the sake of time, because we have a ton of books, I've gone ahead and I've already categorized those for us. I created 4 categories. So I've got educational, I've got interactive, kids like me, and imaginary characters / talking animals. So we'll start with educational, and I'm gonna try to be like pretty quick and thorough at the same time. So first one, if you can't tell, we love fire trucks. This book is all about the different fire trucks. It's educational. It's definitely nonfiction. It teaches us what Daddy does when he's not home with us and he's at the station riding the fire truck. These 2 books are both number books, a little bit different. This book talks about seasons as well, while this one gives us different objects on each page that correlate to the number that we're talking about. They both only go up to 10, but Julia really enjoys being able to practice counting. The Huey's in what's the opposite. So big, small, up, down, left, right, learning her opposites on each page. Both of these books, Paint Me a Rainbow and I Am a Rainbow, Paint Me a Picture and I Am a Rainbow both talk about colors. This book throws out more adjectives related to feelings, whereas this one directly discusses feelings. So very educational in 2 different aspects. Both of these books, If I Were a Kangaroo, A Bedtime Tale, and Little Owl's Night, talk about different animals. Little Owl's Night talks about mostly nocturnal animals, whereas If I Were a Kangaroo discusses all different types of animals, and I'll show you the back of this one. They each have a glossary that give you more information and some statistics on different animals. Finally, for the educational category, I have the story for little ones. This is the Bible broken down into chapters. Each chapter is 4 pages. So like Genesis is the beginning. We've got 1, 2 pages, 3, and then finally a question for us to talk about and think about together, relate to our lives. So that's it for educational. I did say that our second category was interactive, so I'm going to jump right into those. We love Usborne books, so these are 2 of the Peek Inside books. They're interactive because each book has a different, like, lift the flap, or you can see from one page to the next. So just different things that she can physically touch and manipulate. Animal Homes, Nighttime. Never Touch a Dinosaur is an interactive book. It's actually supposed to be her little brother's, but Julia loves this book. She reads it to Hudson and loves touching the different tactile pieces on there. Dragon Post is an awesome book. It's probably a little bit mature for her just because there are a lot of words per page, but it's interactive because there's a series of 4 different letters throughout the book. So she likes taking those out, reading them. Some of the pages have bites taken out of them. The Noisy Jungle. So you've seen some of these types of books before. You get to this page and the elephant is going, a roar, and you press the elephant button. We've got Secrets of the Rainforest. If I had a flashlight, I would show you how this works. This book is phenomenal. on each page. So you would hold the flashlight underneath here and it would show you a creature. So this one, can you count the leaf-carrying insects? So if you shown your flashlight, you would see all the different ants, and then you can flip to the next page and it'll show you in black and white what they look like. So very interactive. New York City Monsters. This is goes through all the different places in New York. So I guess technically this one could be educational as well because it's teaching some geography and like social studies skills. But I put it as interactive because the main point of each book each page is to find a certain number of animals or monsters disguised in the page. So interactive. All Better. This book is about different animals who get boo-boos, and each animal that gets hurt, you've got a Band-Aid and you've got to clean it, kiss it, put a bandage on it. Very similar to Little Bear Needs Glasses. You'll notice that that's the second book about glasses. I wear glasses, so I want Julie to be prepared in the event that she might need them one day. And so Little Bear is talking to all his different friends, trying on their glasses, and that's what Pig looks like with her glasses, and she gives them to Little Bear. So Muddle and Match books. This one could also go with the imaginary characters, but I did think that it was more interactive than anything because you get to make your different characters. So if you keep with the color scheme, there winds up being a lot of alliteration, but you can mix them all up and create anyone, that you want to. And then finally, we got this one at Letterland Day at Pullen Park. There's alphabet letters that go with the different Letterland characters, and they are having a race. So you have to read and listen to where each letter is in the race. And then there's also some phonics involved. So it could be educational, but I thought that tactile learning made it more interactive. Okay, so that was our second one. Kids Like Me. This is a smaller category. We've got I Just Want to Say Goodnight. Lala is a girl who does not like bedtime and she wants to say goodnight to everybody and everything. Boy, it's a little boy who's hearing impaired. The Rabbit Listen, the little boy who's got lots of emotions. Audrey's Treehouse, she lives with her daddy, and when she wants to be more independent, he builds her a treehouse and she realizes she's not ready to leave home. Maple, her parents planted a maple tree when they found out they were expecting her. She finds out that she's having a younger sibling when a willow tree is planted. Ava's Spectacular Spectacles. Oh, so I hadn't gotten to the other glasses one yet. This is about a little girl who needs glasses. She doesn't want to wear them in school, and then her teacher encourages her. And then finally, Jake at Gymnastics, a little boy who does gymnastics. He's got lots of friends at gymnastics. Fabulous thing about this book is it is also educational because it's bilingual. So this is another one that can cross over, but I thought that because it was more Kids Like Me, that would be a more appropriate category if I had to choose. Finally, we've got imaginary characters and talking animals. Brushing Your Teeth with Snappy Croc. Goodnight Gorilla, he breaks out of the zoo. Very Special Friends, they meet every day and just kind of hang out and play together. 5-Minute Stories with Peppa Pig, definitely imaginary. Dear Mrs. LaRue, it's a little bit of a mystery. It's about a dog who's been convicted of a crime destroying the house, and he's writing letters from obedience school. Olivia the Ballerina, she's so sassy, just like my little one. I'm a Dirty Dinosaur. It's sung to the tune of I'm a Little Teapot. And Silly Goose's Big Story. So, and this is about Silly Goose and her friends. So, just to recap, I would say that Julia's favorite books are definitely interactive, with the runner-up being educational. So, if I can go to the library and find some educational interactive books, I think she'll be super happy when she gets home.